Hello, this is a nice short demonstration to show how SAP processes can be automated within the Alteryx environment using SAP connectors from DVW Analytics. So let's start in Alteryx with a workflow I've already prepared. We can see in the SAP logon tool that I'm connected to my ECC system, but it could be any other SAP system of course, and I have several table tools extracting data from that system. If we look at the first, you can see that I'm pulling data from the PO headed table, but restricting using a manual input to dynamically filter my table extraction. I can also, however, make that much more dynamic. I can use functions within the formula tool here, that's the Alteryx formula tool, such as the date functionality to dynamically select dates. So perhaps we want to see today's data or the last 90 days. This will be set dynamically, of course, when the workflow is run. Another possibility is to allow end users running the workflow on Alteryx server to dynamically input a filter, in this case to set a value limit for our exception rule. All these are standard Alteryx tools, and we can choose whichever we like to feed into the selection anchor, which dynamically overwrite the filters we've set manually within the tool. Once the table data is extracted, we pass it via a couple of other tools to format the data and push it into an email, and that will be sent out. But we'd like to also send some other data, and we use a filter tool here. This is the ACS filter tool to filter by the documents that we've selected from the first tool. So we've nested a selection here, and we're going to pull data from the header and line item tables based on the exceptions we've identified in the first step. What's nice here is we're only selecting data that we really want to look at, so it's quick and efficient. Once we have that data, we join it and we create a couple of documents that we're going to attach to our email. An Excel document you see here, and then we're going to format some tables and some charts and put them into a Word document. We'll attach both of those documents to our email, and that will get sent out automatically each day by a scheduled job on the server. Now, to publish my workflow onto the server, I simply save as and push it to my company's gallery, which is the Alteryx server. And if we move over to there, you can see that the workflow is now in the gallery as we expect. We can schedule the workflow, and as you can see, there's lots of options here, lots of possibilities. We can recur it every hour, say every day, or even select specific dates each month to run. So we've got great flexibility there, but for now let's just run the workflow. You can see here's where as a user I can input a variable, and this variable will be a filter against that table which is picking out the exceptions. Once the workflow is run, I get the option as a user to see the two files, here's the Excel and the Word document, but also if we switch across and go to my email account, we'll just refresh that there, and you can see that mail has arrived. It's got the exceptions report built within it, and here are the two attachments that we created, and as you see we can get nice graphs within those attachments. That's all built within Alteryx, together with some details on the POs that are picked up as exception. So that's a real quick example of using the Alteryx server together with the DVW SAP connectors to automate your workflows and schedule them so that they run in a dynamic way. Hopefully this video was useful, but if you'd like to see more, please visit our website at dvwanalytics.com.